Hi guys, today we're going to talk about the reflection lesson. So today is Tuesday, November 30th. So a couple things that I wanted to talk to you about today is number one, there is a lab in the plans for this week. 2 days we're going to do some hands-on stuff. So with that, if you do not have your lab safety sheet turned in, you need to work on that. Okay, so that is coming pretty soon. So make sure that you have that too. Whatever wonderful guest teacher is in the room with you, they do have a copy of who needs their lab safety sheet turned in. Also on Google Classroom, sorry if this bothers you, but I did put in the lab safety sheet here. And this is a list of who still needs to turn theirs in. And then this is the Google form to turn it in. And this is the actual PDF you can print out and have your parents sign it if you choose to do that. I know some of you that I have on the list claim that you turned it in, but I smelled a fraud, and I know that you guys like to sign your parents' names and turn stuff in, and I don't like that. So do it the right way. All right, it's just better that way. So if your name is on this list, highlighted, please get that turned in this week. If your name is not highlighted, congratulations, and just a gentle reminders to your friends to turn their stuff in, help them out. No jabbing. That's not nice. All right. So today's lesson is a reflection lesson. So that means that if the sub so chooses, they can give you your tiger time. Looks like some of you are getting up there in time. So after your reflection questions are done, at the end of class, the teacher, if she so chooses, can give you your tiger time today. Again, that's if you're behaving, if you've got your work done, and if your guest teacher so chooses. Okay, it's completely up to the guest teacher. They've got the power, not you. All right. So first things first, you're going to do your vocab word, get that taken care of today, and then your National Moose Day. Okay, not the moose that live in Canada, the kind you eat. It's delicious. And then you're going to complete the questions at the end of your student guide, your student notebook, to reflect on what you've learned in task 2, because we're going to move on to task 3 tomorrow, which is where the labs start on task 3. All right, so first things first, at the beginning of the task, you watched a video on fracking. Okay, remember that fracking is when they drill down and then across to get shale, to get natural gas out of shale rock. Okay, and they use this to get the natural gas out as a means for gaining that resource. What do you think? What did your response say about what you learned about distribution of other resources compared to fracking? Okay. What do you think about that? What did you say before, and how do you feel about it now? All right. Have you learned anything? Have you gained any information? That's kind of what I'm hoping to see, that you've gained a little bit of knowledge. If you are not answering these questions in the way that you are learning anything, that's on you. Okay, so what that means is you are not paying attention, because a lot of the stuff that we're doing, if you just listen and just kind of follow along and watch the videos and do the activities, you're going to really gain a sense of, wow, this stuff really is important to me as a human on this planet. And if you're not getting that, then it just tells me that you're really not putting forth any effort, and or maybe you just need a little less distraction, and perhaps we should think about reevaluating the seating chart. Maybe that's it too. Okay. Number 2, in the task, we focused on cause and effect. Cause and effect is a big thing for this unit. All right. Can you use any cause and effect relationships that predict phenomena? So when did you see cause and effect in the task? When did you see how does this affect that? How does this affect that? I mean, when we talked about overpopulation and water scarcity, do these have anything to do with each other? Okay, when you talked about groundwater and people hoarding water, does those two things have to do with each other? Okay, think about cause and effect. All right. If you yell at your mom, what's the effect of that going to be? Okay, it's consequences. Those are effects. Now that you've learned more about natural resources and how they're distributed, what questions do you still have? Do you still have any questions going forward? All right. Now, once you're done with those questions in your student guide, what you need to do, and perhaps this is the most important part of the day, is complete your missing work. Now, I have not put, well, I have put zeros in for missing projects. I really need those projects turned in. All right, so let me show you one more time where those are, because a lot of you are missing them. So if you remember, okay, this is Unit 2. This is where we are now. The projects are way back here in Unit 1, culminating project. I'll move it up closer so you guys can see it. Culminating project work. This is 0 turned in. I got 9 more out right here. This is not good. Okay, this is not good. I've given you a template to turn it in, your independent project template. I gave you 2 different choices to do it with, and you're not doing it. This is not good. All right, even if you turned in your group template, that would be worth half credit. Okay, one of the rubrics would be considered the group part. Okay, so please do that for me. So what's going to happen today is you're going to do some missing work. You're going to redo any assignments that you didn't receive a passing grade on, and you're going to make sure your current work is available. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add here a link. Today is Tuesday, so I'm going to be available to you via Google Meet. So I'm going to make myself available during class so that you can come on to a Google Meet with your Chromebook. You can either do it as a whole class or individually and ask me questions about any of your missing work, and I'll do my best to answer them. Okay? I appreciate you wanting to say hi to me and that you miss me, and I miss you too. But if you have questions about what it is you need to be doing, then you need to chat with me. All right? So I will have a Google Meet link for you here before Tuesday. Okay? So please, please, please get those grades up. All right? Work hard today. Have a great day. Bye.